Guys, what's going on? I literally just watched episode 68 and I'm jumping right into 69. So last episode, it was a pretty much story-driven episode. We saw a 3-year flashback told from Armin to Annie, who's residing in the Crystal. I speculated that Armin is there because Bertolt was in love with Annie. And I think that's, or either that's why he's there. Armin is just a good dude. Maybe as soon as Annie busts out of the Crystal, she's going to have an affection for Armin. We'll have to see. But, I'm calling that right now. Some of the important things that we see is how Eldia has advanced technologically so quickly. And it's because of the turncoats working for the ultimate turncoat, Zeke, Yelena, and my dude Onyankopon. For some reason, he doesn't annoy me as much as Yelena. I think it's because she's looking up at the Beast Titan with those crazy-ass eyes, that stupid bowl haircut, and I'm not just saying that because she's a girl. I hate bowl haircuts. Looking up at the Beast Titan like he's a god, but he's a traitor. Okay, so that annoys me, but, maybe this show will prove me wrong. We got to see the captive chef, Nicola, make seafood, and the audience for the first time got to try Marleyan cuisine, and Sasha bit into that big lobster, and she was crying because it tasted so good. And then, of course, that contrasts with Nicola on his knees in front of Sasha's grave, crying because he obviously fell in love with her. He offers her parents maybe some comfort, saying, hey, I cooked for your daughter. She loved my food. Let me cook a meal for you. And people bond over grief. They're called trauma bonds. We had some great scenes of tension between... I got to sneeze. Sorry. I'm leaving that in. We had some great scenes of tension between Levi and Zeke in that carriage. Levi says, hey, we're taking you to a 4-star hotel. And he basically takes him into the Redwood Forest because presumably it's great for ODM gear and there's not a lot of big boulders. And also, I can imagine that it's probably hard for something that big to get through those thick trees because he's not like a regular Titan. He is the Beast Titan. Okay? We have Titan Serum. Presumably that's going to come into play. We have the philosophical seeds that are going to sprout into opposing ideologies between Eren, Armin, and Mikasa. Eren doesn't have any faith that the outside world will understand that they're more than anything but devils because Eren says, hey, we turn into monsters and eat people alive. So we are basically monsters. Armin is like, hey, diplomacy, peace, understanding. We'll see what happens, guys. Maybe this episode will give me some answers, or maybe it's just going to leave me talking some more about some bullshit. Guys, let's jump in right now.
My mom gave me this mark.
A noble deed befitting your lineage.
And generate a fortune in the process.
Sounds like that's Hizuru's...
Licking her lips and shit.
Bearing as many children as possible.
Even if we get advanced weapons.
Jeez.
I'm willing to inherit the Beast Titan.
Yeah.
Staking our survival on the threat of the rumbling is a dangerous move.
Huh. So Eren says to fuck off. So I thought he would be on board right here.
If you know something I don't, then let's hear it!
It is!
Jesus.
That means she's an up-jump bastard who's queen in name alone. Hey, quit it.
That's disrespectful, man.
If we were smart, we'd still do it.
Jeez Louise.
You should recommend this one.
Yeah, there's something with that wine because it was...
We can develop the island and our muscles at the same time, my ass. Friends in this world.
Who's a chick carrying like 4 steel beams?
It's like you're sprouting up just to spite me. My time will be up in just over 5 years.
We replace this suicidal maniac with a gifted leader who shows good judgment in all situations.
You're way too much of an idiot.
Eh?
Use your head, Connie. You've got to use me.
We can't give his Titan to an idiot.
But think,
You're more of an idiot than me.
what are you turning red for? The hell kind of mood are you trying?
Stop.
Yeah.
Bastard laughed.
I don't think he laughed. It didn't seem like a laugh.
We can choose to turn someone who
We can trust into a Titan.
That's some dark speech. Oh, more wine. Guys, that was my reaction to Attack on Titan. That was more of a character-driven episode, but also story-driven as well. Just a mix of light-hearted and very dark moments. It was great to see the flashbacks, and I guess I thought Eren would be really on board with Zeke's plan. Everyone was going to disagree, and then over time, Eren became really disenfranchised with everything and chooses to act on his own. Apparently, Historia is pregnant, so they seem to be... I mean, she is trying to create as many heirs as she can. So that is what she's doing right now. So it seems like they are carrying on the plan, or at the very least, it's a backup plan. I guess it is smart for the queen to have heirs, and if she's fuck buddies with some dude that she grew up with and she likes and who cares about her, then, you know, okay. That's better than, kind of in my mind, just being a little more, I guess, a kind of an ugly monochromatic thing. And Armin did say in the end that maybe we should get some, if we have to, we'll get someone we trust, turn him into a Titan, and inherit it from Eren, which basically means eat and kill Eren. And then it showed the shot of the wine again in the last scene, and Zeke was sitting there reading his book. So there's something in the wine, and it's not good. It's not good at all. Rewinding to the beginning of the episode, Eren was looking at himself in the mirror, psyching himself up, saying, "Fight, just fight." Hanji tries to talk to him, and Eren gets pretty, at first, kind of passive-aggressive, and then literally physically puts his hands on her, grabs her, and says, "Hey, I can break out of here whenever I want." Hanji just tries talking to him, brings up moments from the past when they stayed up all night talking about Titans. And yeah, things have changed. Eren has changed. I just feel bad for Eren, because I love Eren, but right now I feel like I don't even know him. So what changed for Eren, who seemed, like at that table when they read Zeke's plan in the Azumobitos, who, I guess I thought lazy Azumobito, when I saw her talk to Willy, I guess I thought for some reason that she's this righteous woman, but Yelena said that they are money grubbers, and they're in it for the resources. They're in this whole deal so they can mine ice burst stones and use it so they can restore their former empire back to its glory. And it was also revealed that Mikasa is a direct descendant of their leader, who was also a friend of Karl Fritz, used to visit the island all the time. And then eventually a family got left behind, and Mikasa is a descendant of that. She has a mark on her wrist, and the only person she ever showed was Eren growing up. I like seeing the side of Eren who stands up for righteousness, and Zeke's plan sounds like, on paper, it just sounds, yeah, like, okay, this is what we have to do. It sucks, but let's do it. And it really, Zeke's plan just kind of doesn't consider any humanity or emotions. And sometimes that's good, but we're with these characters and we sympathize and we empathize with them. We've seen their struggles and we don't want them to be seen as cattle. And that is exactly what Eren said. He said, we're not going to destroy walls and use the power of the Titans as monsters like our enemies did to us and be bred like cattle. We're not going to do it. So Zeke had a 3-point plan. First of all, he's going to release a fraction of the Titans within the walls to demonstrate to the world that, hey, we are a threat. So he was going to they want to scare the world into submission. And then, in the meantime, LD is going to build their military. They're going to build their resources and strengthen themselves. And while this is going on, the third part of the plan is they need to maintain the power of the founding Titan. Basically, Historia needs to get pregnant and have as many children as she can within those 13 years. But she can start getting pregnant before then. Actually, you know what? No, she can't, because he only had a few years to live, and if she got pregnant, it might kill the baby. Okay, so, yeah, she basically didn't have much time to get pregnant, have a kid, and turn into a Titan. Okay? But she's pregnant now, and she did not yet inherit the power of Zeke. He's got less than a year to live, so it's going to be cutting it pretty damn close. And then she's going to live for 13 more years if she inherits the power, have as many children as she can. And she can pretty much only have, 10 months. 10 months to have a kid and 2 months to recuperate. That's a year right there, brother. You know what I mean? She basically can only have, let's just say 15 children max, but to me it seems like 13. I think it's kind of hard to have children year after year after year. I guess that's why it's a shitty, hard plan. And, who is she having those children with? Are they going to pick like warriors? Because she is a queen, I think she would probably have a say. She's the one who volunteered, and everyone was kind of in tears because they think this plan sucks. So do I. But now Eren, he's seemingly on board. He's taken the situation into his own hands. Okay? Eren wants to start the rumbling. So he's now in league with Zeke. It just sucks. I'm really interested in that guy that Historia grew up with. He used to throw rocks at her. She started the orphanage, and he started working there out of guilt. And then she approached him and said, hey, yo, you want to fuck? And then he's like, probably hell yeah. Like, that's not a bad deal. Okay? I'm wondering if it's going to be some guy that we know or not. Basically, they're having their own industrial revolution right now where they're building railroads. Technology is growing fast because of the help that they're getting from the outside world. So they're building railroads. Levi comes and basically says something along the lines of, you guys are getting taller, you're sprouting up like weeds just to spite me. Which, it's funny because Levi is very short. It's also revealed that the nation of Hazara will not help. They obviously don't care about... They're obviously in it for their own selfish motivation. They basically want to have a monopoly on all the resources there that was negotiated on behalf of Zeke. They want the iceberg stone for themselves, so they're not willing to help. So during that time period, it looks more and more likely that they're going to have to rely on the rumbling. They're going to have to rely on the power of the Titans, which is a cycle that they don't want to pass on. It's a cycle of bloodshed that they want to stop. They don't want to keep doing that. When they were getting transported on the train tracks in that basically train cart, I don't know exactly what it's called, like you can feel the friendship there. They're talking about who's going to inherit Eren's power. Jean, who is always a great warrior, very intelligent, just perfect soldier, good dude. He wants to inherit the power, says I'm the perfect candidate, which to me kind of makes sense, seeing it from like a Marleyan point of view. Like, let's get these smart, great soldier kids and turn them into Titans. But Connie had a great point. Hey, we can't lose our best soldier. You need to aim for Hanji's position. So Connie volunteered, but he's an idiot. And then Sasha says, you can't do it. You're an idiot. But she's a bigger idiot. And obviously Mikasa got shut down as well. But Eren says, no, I don't want to pass it to you guys. I want you to live long lives. Him and Mikasa are staring at each other with tears in their eyes. Like for the first time ever, I feel the love between them. Because for so long, Eren was preoccupied with just killing Titans. He didn't have time for love, baby. And now, it's peacetime. You know what I'm saying? Peacetime. He can get his shit on with Mikasa. So I'm just wondering if it's going to reveal any more details that maybe the relationship flowered over those 4 years. Maybe it flowered and then soured. I don't know. When we see them together in Marley, she's obviously still at his side, saving his life. He's relying on her, so yeah. Once again, just like I said at the beginning of this conversation, his friends now, they don't know Eren. I don't know Eren as a viewer. I don't know exactly. I'm hoping to God that this is a farce. When it comes to Zeke, I hope there's no farce. I hope he's a traitor and he dies a traitor's death. But with Eren, I'm hoping that we're going to really understand his motives and we're going to see the love and compassion he has for Mikasa and his friends and for Eldia. I hope he comes around. I don't know. I just don't see that happening. I mean, it's pretty clear to me that he's going to be the main villain. So, yeah, I'm just really kind of devastated about that. And his friends, Armin, his best friend, said, yeah, we might have to cut him down. So, I don't know. God, dude, I just can't believe it has kind of come to this. And it's really good to see Sasha. I wonder if we're going to see Sasha in any more flashbacks. What's going on with Nicola? What's going on with the wine? The fucking wine. Yeah, I don't know. What is going on with the wine? I can only really speculate. I'm trying to speculate right now. Okay, I have speculated, and I have no idea what that wine is. I don't think it's poison. I thought maybe it can turn people into fucking Titans, but they've been drinking it forever. And they don't know... the people who... When the people who crash on that ship They didn't know they were going to crash on that ship, so why would they have fucking Titan wine, right? It doesn't make any sense. So, I don't know what that wine is. I have no idea. Okay, that's pretty much it in terms of where we're going next in the story. Let me try to speculate on that. Something going on with that wine. I'm too foolish to understand what it is. Eren, the Eren that we've seen in the flashback has completely given in to his to identity politics and his bad ideology of like, I'm Eldian versus everyone else is not Eldian. They hate me, so I'm going to fucking kill everyone so Eldia can survive, even if it means putting my own friends and family, well, he doesn't want to have family, his own friends in danger. Oh, and Gabby and Falco. I didn't talk about them. We just had a small scene with them. They were sitting in a jail cell. She's sitting there fucking, I'll kill you, Eren. She's still doing that. I understand. It's just kind of funny. I really do like Gabby and Falco quite a bit. And, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to them. I have no idea. It'd be cool if it was like Zelda Ocarina of Time and they can break out and they sneak out of there. But I don't really see that happening. So, yeah, they're still there. Yeah, I don't know. I really have no clue what's going to happen. The only thing I'm sure of is Eren is going to be the bad guy, but I'm hoping that there's an alternative motive and it's revealed that, I was a good guy all along. I'm like fucking, spoiler alert for Harry Potter. Okay. But I'm hoping it's like, I'm like Snape. Okay? I was acting like a douche because there was this grand plan, okay, between me and Ervin, okay? Ervin being fucking Dumbledore. Alright? That would be awesome. Other than that, guys, I don't have too much else to say. Sorry that these are late. If you've noticed that we've been getting stuff up every day, we have rebranded, and we're still in the process of fixing some things. This is the hardest thing to get in the schedule because it's kind of stressful for me to do, and it's hard for me to edit. But I'm glad that you guys are watching it. I love this fucking show so much. And from what I understand, in the Japanese dub, there's like one episode left. And from what I understand, that's impossible because the manga goes on longer. So hopefully there's a part B. Other than that, guys, I'm out of here. Guys, thank you so much for watching my Attack on Titan reaction and breakdown. Love this show so much. If you like Third Street Reactions and you want to support us, go ahead and like this video. Literally, like this video, subscribe, hit that notification, and leave a comment down below, guys. Appreciate the hell out of you. Love all the talk.